Okay, everybody. It is 7:01. So I would like to call this meeting to order, 7:01. I just want to do attendance really quick just to see who's here, who's not here. So Linda, I see you. Betty Sue, I see you. Joyce, I see you. Gloria, Carrie, I see Dan and Kathy. Is Terry here? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. All right. Should I wait a few minutes and see if he comes, or? Okay, I see Debbie is entering now.
Who are you waiting for, Anitris?
I took attendance to see if Terry was here. I see others are here. I don't see faces, so I can't tell who's necessarily here or not here.
I think
Outside
everyone's here except for Terry. I have me, Mrs. Nodden, Mrs. Riley, you, Anitris, Mr. Conrad, Mrs. DeBacco, Mrs. Harling, Mrs. Deegan, Megan, and Betty Sue. Sorry, you don't get last names, Megan and Betty Sue.
All right. I guess at this point, not sure if he was attending, but not sure if he chooses to come, then we will obviously admit him in. But at this time, we're going to go into executive session to just kind of have a conversation about where we are and what we're doing. So, and anybody like to second that?
I think it was Joyce.
Okay, all right, and
My shameless McDonald's advertising, everybody, sorry.
so are we waiting for Megan to come back in now, or?
You are.
Okay.
Hi, you are. Here's the deal. When she got out of the meeting, it disappeared. So rather than have her try to re-enter, I'm just going to put her on my computer.
Okay.
Does anybody have any for that?
Nope, we're good.
Okay, so there she is.
Okay, so moving on, who would like to make a motion to accept Terry Wilbert's resignation?
I move that we accept Terry's resignation.
And who would like to second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Opposed? So ordered. Our next board meeting is going to February 13th at 7 o'clock. At that time, I guess we'll discuss nominations as far as if we're going to elect someone to be vice president to serve out the remainder of the term, or if we're just going to leave that vacant. We obviously now don't have to do nominations for treasurer since Gloria has decided to stay on as the treasurer. But also I would like to, I want everybody to think about in the next month, a possible appointee to take over Terry's position. If anybody has anybody in mind that they feel would be a good fit for the library, by all means, bring it to the next meeting. We can discuss it. You can have them submit a letter of interest, and they can come check it out, see if they like it. If not, great. But just everybody ponder if they have somebody that they think would be a good fit for the library.
Anitris, can I make a suggestion at this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know, we had our annual meeting back in July, and you and Dan and Joyce, you guys were reelected to the library board. Carol Miller at that time ran for the board, and she received 43 votes, and Allison received 38 votes. And then after that, Allison was then appointed to the board by the mayor as representative from the village of Albion. And then she attended one meeting, but then she had to resign from the board due to family concerns. I would like to recommend to the board that Carol Miller be contacted to see if she is willing to serve on the board. She is an experienced board member, and she was previously a treasurer of the board, and plus she's very, very familiar with budgets. And that's my recommendation. You can think about it. But I know she did run, and she did come in fourth with 43 votes.
Uh-huh.
And she's very experienced. And I know they did that at the school board, because I be listening to their meetings. I'm just throwing that out there. I just think, we should do that. But that's my feeling.
Okay, well, I can definitely reach out to Carol to see if she's interested. And I can bring it back to the board at the next board meeting. If she's interested, then we can have her attend and we can go from there.
And I don't know if the other members are in agreement or anything like that. I was just throwing that out there. That's all.
I think it's a good idea.
Anybody else has any thoughts on that? Yes, Dan?
Just a thought about, you were talking about the vice president until next month. Just because of what's going on, would it be safe just to elect somebody now? I mean, just in case, heaven forbid, something should happen, and then that way we can actually try to start building on more of that board instead of having the holes there. So maybe we can start building on something that we can start trusting each other more, and we can have something we can have more people to go to in case there is an issue for something. That's just my suggestion. Just say, let's, get it done and over with, so that way we have somebody there just in case, heaven forbid, something should happen.
Does anybody else have any thoughts on that, or?
And sorry, my voice.
Try to do a nomination.
I would say the next meeting.
And
what was that? I would say the next meeting, I would have liked to have, asked Joyce. Sorry, Joyce, I didn't even talk to you about it. To be VP.
Normally, I would have said.
I'll second it.
Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? I know. Okay. I will be the backup.
How about we just, okay. Do we just want to ponder that and give you time to think about it, and then we can just bring it to the next meeting, so that it's not a rush decision. Everybody has a chance to kind of think about it, ponder it, and then we'll just bring it to the next meeting and make our nominations then. And I feel like we'll be in a new year, new beginnings, starting in the right direction. So I'm thinking maybe next meeting we can do a nomination for that. All
Sounds
right.
good.
And how about Terry's seat, his seat?
Terry's seat, I'm going to accept the presidency.
Oh, I don't mean that. I mean,
Just that's where Carol Miller comes into play, or anybody else that we feel may be interested in running for the board if they want to, or just finish out the term, I'm sorry, of Terry's for the next couple months, and then when elections come up, they run.
Yep.
So just want to give everybody time to ponder that for the next meeting, on suggestions outside of Carol Miller, of who they would like to possibly have join the board. So just some food for thought. Does anybody else have anything to add, take away, subtract? Okay.
I would
Well-
just like to say thank you, everyone, for, and Anitris for putting all this together, and everyone is very busy, and thank you for taking, everyone for taking the time tonight.
Yeah.
We're in this together.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I was supposed to
Sorry.
say that, so thank you. Okay, so at this time it is 8:02. Does anybody like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting? Linda? Anybody want to second that? Okay, me. All right, I guess we are all set. If I don't see any of
Oh, you cut out.
and
We
I
can't hear you.
if I don't see any of you before next week, Merry Christmas, Happy New
Merry-
Year,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
and I look forward.
Thank-
Yes, I look forward to seeing you all next year.
Okay,
Thank you. Good night.
bye.
Bye.